Hey, Crypto Warriors, it's Sergeant Crypto back at it again. Today is Thursday, September 10th, 2020. Dear IRS, I am writing to you to cancel my subscription. Please remove my name from your mailing list. Don't you wish it was that simple to just write the IRS to get removed from their mail-in list? Two things certain in life: death and taxes. Let's get into it. It's coming from Seeking Alpha. Mastercard launches platform for central banks to test digital currencies. Mastercard introduces a proprietary virtual testing environment for central banks to evaluate CBDCs or central bank digital currencies use cases. Mastercard, one of the, if not second, number two, only to Visa, as far as a credit card processor, right? A payment processor. They have, within the last maybe 3 years, 30 or more blockchain patents, either pending or that have been already approved. You got to see where they're trying to lead us, right? Where they wouldn't pay that much money to get for patents if they didn't believe in the tech, all right? Although in the past they may have came out and spoken out against Bitcoin and cryptos, but we see where their heads are. We know that they're not stupid. You know, they talk down about it, and yet they are trying to develop it to make it their own. All right. Remember, anything that these guys develop, this Fed coin, the CBDC, whatever it is a tracking device, so that this way they can know what you're doing at all times. They can control you at all times. Bitcoin is the one and only truly decentralized cryptocurrency out there. The move comes after a recent survey by the Bank for International Settlements. By the Bank of International Settlements finds that 80% of central banks are engaging in some form of CBDC work, and 40% of them are experimenting with concept and design. If you don't know what the BIS is, the Bank of International Settlement, they are the central bank of central banks. They are basically the Federal Reserve of the world. They're the big daddies. You know, they're at the top of the pyramid scheme. So they know that every country in the world is testing out some form of CBDC right now. So they want to get it approved, and they want to make sure it is quote unquote safe for these central banks to do business with each other. The platform that allows for this simulation of issuance, distribution, and exchange of CBDCs between banks, financial service providers, and customers. Central banks, commercial banks, and the tech and advisory firms are being invited to partner with Mastercard to assess CBDC tech designs, validate use cases, and evaluate interoperability with existing payment rails available for consumers and businesses today. The problem that they're going to run into is they don't trust each other. The Central Bank of China, all right, this the CBOE or whatever the hell it's called, and the Central Bank of Japan, and the Bank of England, and the Federal Reserve, they don't trust each other. They're all going to have to come back to use something that is trustless, and that something is Bitcoin. Remember that. Also, once they issue these quote unquote Fed coins, these CBDCs, they will be tracking you and know how you spend your money. If you say if you don't vote for the right person, like an election is coming up this year here in the United States in November, if you don't vote for the right person, then they could take you out. They could basically sanction you, just like how the United States sanctioned countries around the world using the SWIFT system. They could basically sanction you here within your own country. It's a form of control. Exit the system. Use Bitcoin. You've been warned. Next, more about the tracking. IRS doubles down, investing another $250,000 into tracking crypto transactions. The contract provides limited information, but it follows an overarching trend of the IRS stepping up its game when it comes to crypto. The firm behind the contract, blockchain analytics and tax software, is a relatively unknown compared to familiar faces in analytics like chain analysis. Now, a story a couple of weeks ago stated that the IRS did have a contract already out with chain analysis, and now they have another contract with this blockchain analytics and tax software company. They are definitely tracking down the use of cryptocurrencies. They have it right now on the tax forms. It was on the tax forms this year. When I filed my taxes, it said it right there on the top. Did you use digital currencies, or did you purchase or have digital currencies, or something to that effect? But it was already there for, you know, the tax form 2019, all right, or tax year 2019 when you file your taxes this year in 2020. So the IRS, they're coming for our fake money. Just in 2016, I remember right before I got into crypto, the government coming out and saying that it's fake money, it's not real money, it's play money. But now it's real enough now. They wouldn't want to tax it if it wasn't real. They wouldn't want to get their quote unquote fair share if it wasn't real. So when your friends or families talk to you about the fact that, oh, nobody will use Bitcoin, nobody will use crypto, it's, you know, it's a Ponzi or whatever the case is, show them this video and tell them, or ask them why the government is trying to tax it if it wasn't real. Next, Sushi Swap. You know, I can't do covering the news without talking about DeFi. Sushi Swap has officially migrated away from Uniswap after a week of ups and downs. So basically, the guy heading it up tweeted out, said, done, Sushi Swap. I can't even say it. I'm having a tongue twister here. Sushi Swap head Sam Bankman-Fried said in a tweet, concluding a thread about the project's migration. All right, so several hours prior to the transition's completion, Bankman-Fried laid out plans for the migration on Twitter, subsequently posting updates throughout the day, which included testing and specified individual token migration. So they're no longer using Uniswap. They're having their own decentralized. They are their own decentralized exchange now. So it's no longer about yield farming. It's no longer about providing liquidity and the liquidity pools and all that stuff. You could actually do everything within the Sushi Swap app on your, you know, on the browser. So there you have it. It's just like Yearn Finance, all right? No, Yearn Finance, you still have to use Sushi Swap. But Sushi Swap now have their own decentralized exchange, point blank period. So there it is. Sushi Swap came into existence, fork, decentralized exchange, Uniswap, 77% locked up. It's kind of a scam, but maybe it isn't, because now we saw that the head of FTX, the CEO of FTX, he took over Sushi Swap. So there you have it. And last but not least, Chinese authorities charge 6 people over $5.8 billion plus token Ponzi scheme. 6 of the 109 individuals recently arrested by Chinese authorities in connection with the $5.8 billion crypto Ponzi plus token have been charged. So they levied charges against them right now, and yeah, it's crazy to know that people, you know, give up their hard-earned cash. Here it is. Plus Token published its white paper in February 2018, claiming to be a South Korean crypto exchange offering interest-bearing accounts generating returns of between 10 and 30% per month in the form of its native token plus. And I said over here that it's basically they started yield farming before it was a thing. The scam took in more than 200,000 Bitcoin, 789,000 Ether, and 26 million EOS. So, and 3 million people were affected by this plus token scam. So just be careful out there. At the end of the day, I have to agree with Max Kaiser in the sense that things like this, they just want to take your Bitcoin. They only come into existence to steal your Bitcoin. So please be careful. And yeah, glad to see that they're starting to charge these individuals. Hopefully they'll start snitching, because once people start to see that they're going to be doing real time, they start snitching. So maybe they'll start snitching and give up the other 103 individuals, or implicate them some way, somehow. Let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you for watching. Smash the like, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. It's Sergeant Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.